there, and welcome to Real Life English, where we help you learn English through powerful, real-life stories. Have you ever felt scared to start something new? Have you ever wanted to change your life, but didn't know where to begin? Then this story is for you. Today, you will follow the journey of a young woman named Emma. She leaves her small town, moves to a big city, and starts a new life. She doesn't know anyone. She doesn't have much money. She's scared, but she tries anyway. In this story, you will learn how Emma makes friends, finds a job, learns from her mistakes, and slowly becomes confident, brave, and happy. And while you listen to her story, you will learn how to speak English. You will hear simple words, short sentences, clear pronunciation. This story is made for beginner students like you. It will help you learn how to speak naturally, just like real people do. And the best part? You don't have to memorize boring grammar rules. You will learn English the easy way, by listening, understanding, and feeling the meaning through the story. So, take a deep breath, relax, and join us on this journey. Let's begin.
Emma was 23 years old. She lived in a small town with her parents. Her town was quiet and peaceful. There were trees, little shops, and friendly neighbors. But Emma felt something was missing. She had the same routine every day. Wake up, go to work at the bakery, come home, eat dinner, sleep. She smiled, but inside, she was not happy. I want to do something new, she thought. I want to grow. I want to learn. I want more. One evening, Emma sat in her room and opened her laptop. She searched jobs in the city. One job ad caught her eye. Work in a bookstore, no experience needed, free training, housing available. Her heart beat faster. A bookstore, she whispered. I love books. Maybe this is for me. She read the ad again and again. It felt like a sign. The next morning, Emma told her parents. They were surprised. Are you sure? Her mom asked. It's a big city, her dad said. Emma smiled. Yes, I am ready. She packed her bag. She hugged her parents tightly. Then she got on the early morning bus. As the bus moved, she looked out the window. Trees passed by. Fields passed by. Then tall buildings came into view. Emma took a deep breath. This is the start, she said, and she smiled. When Emma arrived, the city was busy. People walked fast. Cars made noise. Tall buildings stood like giants. She felt small, but also excited. Everything was new. Everything was different. A man was waiting with a sign. Bookstore staff, welcome Emma. She walked up to him. Hi, I'm Emma. Nice to meet you, he said. I'm David. I work at the store. Let's go. They took the subway. It was crowded and loud. Emma held the pole tightly and looked around. When they arrived, Emma saw the bookstore. It was big and beautiful. Tall shelves, soft lights, the smell of paper and coffee. This is your new workplace, David said. Emma couldn't believe it. It was like a dream. David gave her a small room upstairs. It had a bed, a desk, and a window. It was simple, but clean and quiet. Emma sat on the bed. She looked out the window. The city lights twinkled like stars. She whispered, I did it. The next morning, Emma woke up early. She put on a clean shirt and jeans. She tied her hair. She smiled at herself in the mirror. I can do this. At the bookstore, David gave her a notebook. Inside were simple tasks. Greet the customers. Help them find books. Organize shelves. Smile. Always smile. Emma was nervous at first. When a customer walked in, she said softly, "Good morning. How can I help?" The man smiled. "Hi, I'm looking for travel books." Emma showed him the shelf. He said thank you, and he bought 2 books. Emma's heart jumped with joy. I did it, she thought. Day by day, she got better. She learned the names of the books. She learned how to use the cash register. She even made coffee for some customers. David said, "You're doing great, Emma." She smiled and said, "Thank you. I'm learning every day." One evening, Emma sat in the break room. She was reading a book when someone walked in. "Hi, I'm Lily," the girl said. "I also work here part-time." Emma smiled. "Nice to meet you." They started talking. Lily was friendly and funny. She loved books, too. They talked about their favorite stories. Emma said, "I like stories about brave people." Lily laughed. "Then you'll like yourself." Emma blushed. "No, I'm not brave." Lily smiled. "Yes, you are. You moved here alone. That takes courage." From that day, they became good friends. They ate lunch together, they walked home together, and they shared dreams. One rainy morning, Emma was late. She ran into the store, wet and out of breath. David looked serious. "Emma, you forgot to lock the store last night." Emma's eyes widened. I thought I did." David said, "Nothing was stolen, but be careful next time." Emma felt bad. She went to the bathroom and cried. Lily came in. "Hey, mistakes happen," she said. Emma wiped her tears. "But I want to be perfect." Lily laughed kindly. "No one is perfect. Just learn and try again." Emma nodded. She took a deep breath. "I will be more careful. I promise." That day, she worked extra hard. She checked every door. She double-checked the lock. David smiled and said, "Thank you for being responsible, Emma." Emma was feeling better every day. She knew her job well now. She was not so nervous anymore. One day, David came to her with an idea. "We are going to have a reading event on Saturday," he said. "You can choose a short story and read it out loud to the customers." Emma froze. "Read out loud? In front of people?" Her heart beat fast. David smiled. "You don't have to say yes, but I think you do great." Emma thought about it all night. She looked at herself in the mirror and said, "I came here to grow. I should try." The next day, she told David, "Okay, I will do it." She picked a short story about kindness. She practiced every day. She read it slowly. She read it clearly. Lily helped her pronounce some difficult words. "You're doing amazing," Lily said. When Saturday came, Emma stood in front of 10 people. She held the book, her hand shook, but she smiled. "Hello, my name is Emma. I want to share a story with you." She read slowly, word by word. The room was quiet. Everyone listened. When she finished, people clapped. An old lady said, "Thank you, dear. That was lovely." Emma's eyes filled with tears. She had done something new, and it felt wonderful. After the reading event, something changed. Emma felt stronger. She was not afraid to speak anymore. She started to talk more with the customers. "Good morning. What kind of book are you looking for today?" She smiled more. She laughed more. Her English was not perfect, but it was better every day. One day, a tourist came into the store. He asked, "Do you speak English?" Emma smiled. "Yes, a little. How can I help you?" He was looking for a book about local history. Emma helped him find it. The man said, "Your English is very clear. Thank you." Emma felt proud. After he left, she told Lily, "I feel like I'm really learning." Lily nodded. "Because you are using English in real life. That's the best way to learn." Emma wrote in her journal that night, "Today, I helped someone with my words. I feel like a new person." One afternoon, Emma was working at the counter. The bookstore was quiet. Suddenly, a man ran in. He looked angry. "Where is my book?" he shouted. "I ordered it last week. It's still not here." Emma felt nervous. She had never seen him before. "I'm sorry, sir," she said. "Let me check for you." She looked at the computer. She found his order. It said, "Delayed. Will arrive next Tuesday." The man frowned. "This is bad service." Emma stayed calm. "I understand. I'm really sorry. I will call you as soon as the book comes in." He looked at her for a moment. Then he sighed. "Okay. Thank you for checking." Later, David came over. "You handled that very well," he said. Emma smiled a little. "I was scared, but I stayed calm." David nodded. "That's the right thing to do." Emma was learning something more than English. She was learning how to be strong in difficult moments. Weeks passed, then months. The city was no longer strange. The bookstore felt like home. Emma had new routines now. She woke up early, she made tea, she walked to work with Lily, she greeted customers, she read books in the break room. One day, her parents called. "How are you, sweetie?" her mom asked. "I'm good. Actually, I'm happy." Her dad said, "We're proud of you." Emma smiled with tears in her eyes. "I miss you, but I'm doing okay." Later that evening, she sat by the window. She looked at the lights of the city. She felt peace in her heart. She whispered, "I made the right choice. This is where I'm supposed to be." Emma had an idea. She wanted to thank the people who helped her. She sat down and wrote a letter. "Dear David and Lily, thank you. When I came to the city, I was scared. I didn't know anyone. I didn't even believe in myself. But you gave me a chance. You taught me how to work. You helped me learn English. You were patient, kind, and friendly. Because of you, I grew. I can talk to people now. I can speak with confidence. I can dream bigger dreams. Thank you for helping me find my voice. Love, Emma." She gave the letters to them the next day. David smiled and said, "You've come a long way." Lily gave her a big hug. "You're not just a worker," she said. "You're my friend." Emma felt warm inside. She had a job. She had friends. She had a new life. And every day she was learning more, in English and in life. One morning, David brought a flyer to the break room. It was colorful and bold. City Library event, English speaking challenge for new learners. David said, "Emma, this could be fun for you." Emma read the flyer. People could share a short story in English. Winners would get a small prize, a book voucher, and a certificate. Emma's hands trembled a little. "Speak in front of people again?" she asked. David nodded. "But this time it's for learners. Everyone will be nervous, just like you." Emma thought about her journey. She had come so far. This was a chance to keep growing. She smiled and said, "Okay, I'll do it." Emma started to write her story. She chose to speak about her move to the city. She wanted to inspire others. She practiced every day, in the mirror, in the break room, with Lily. Sometimes she made mistakes. Sometimes she forgot words, but she didn't give up. She used a notebook. She wrote each sentence. She underlined hard words. Lily helped her fix the grammar. David helped her with pronunciation. She recorded her voice and listened. Every time she practiced, her voice grew stronger, clearer, braver. The library was full of people. Some were reading, some were drinking tea, some were waiting to speak. Emma wore a blue shirt and black pants. She held her notebook tight. Her number was called. She walked to the front. She looked at the crowd. She took a deep breath. "Hello, my name is Emma. I moved to this city 6 months ago. I didn't speak English well. I was scared. I was shy, but I wanted to grow. I wanted to learn." As she spoke, her voice grew steady. She smiled. People listened. At the end, she said, "If you are learning English, don't give up. Make mistakes. Try again. You are stronger than you think." People clapped. A woman wiped a tear from her eye. Emma walked back to her seat. Her heart was full. Later that day, the winners were announced. Emma did not win first place, but she won something special. Best Inspirational Speech. She received a small certificate. It had her name and the words, "Your voice matters." Emma smiled and took a photo. She sent it to her parents. Her mom replied, "We are so proud of you, Emma. You are becoming a star." Emma laughed. A shy girl from a small town, now inspiring people in a big city. After the event, something beautiful happened. 2 young women came into the bookstore the next day. They were new to the city. They had watched Emma speak at the library. "You were so brave," one girl said. "I want to learn English like you." Emma smiled. "Thank you. I can help you if you want." They met every Sunday at the park. They read small stories. They practiced speaking. Emma became a helper, a teacher even. She told them, "You don't have to be perfect. You just have to keep trying." They listened, they learned, and they smiled with every step. One afternoon, Emma received a letter in the mail. It was from her little brother. "Hi, Emma. I saw your picture online. Mom showed me your video. You are so cool. I want to learn English too. I miss you. Come home soon. Love, Jake." Emma held the letter close. Tears filled her eyes. She was far from home, but her journey was inspiring others, even her little brother. She wrote back, "Dear Jake, I miss you too, and I'll teach you everything I've learned." One day, it rained heavily. The streets were full of water. Emma was late to work. When she arrived, She saw a woman outside the bookstore. She had no umbrella. She was wet and cold. Emma opened the door. "Come inside," she said. "You can dry off here." The woman smiled. "Thank you. I don't speak English well." Emma smiled too. "That's okay. I understand. Sit. Rest." She brought her a towel and hot tea. Slowly, they talked, with short words and kind eyes. Sometimes kindness speaks louder than words. Time passed. Emma's English grew stronger. Her voice became clearer. Her heart became braver. She started to read harder books. She watched movies in English. She spoke without fear. She made new friends. She helped more people. She even started a blog. The blog was called Emma Learns English. She shared her story. She gave tips to other learners, and people loved it. They wrote comments like, "Thank you, Emma. You give me hope. You make learning English feel possible." After 1 year, Emma decided to visit home. She took the bus back to her small town. When she arrived, her parents hugged her tightly. Her brother Jake ran to her with joy. "You look different," her mom said. "You sound different," her dad said. "I feel different," Emma said. "I feel strong." She told them stories about the city. She showed them her certificate. She helped Jake learn new words in English. They sat together reading books, laughing, learning, loving. Emma returned to the city with a full heart. She kept working at the bookstore. She kept helping others. She kept writing her blog. And she kept learning. One evening, she wrote in her journal, "I came here to learn English, but I learned something more. I learned how to believe in myself. I learned that every small step matters. I learned that learning is not just about words. It's about courage, kindness, and growth." Emma looked out the window. The city lights still sparkled. She smiled and whispered, "I'm still learning, and that's okay."
Thank you so much for listening to Emma's story. If you made it to the end, that means you are truly serious about learning English. And I want you to know that's something to be proud of. Remember, learning English is not only about grammar or long word lists. It's about real stories. It's about emotions. It's about people, just like Emma, just like you, who choose to keep going, even when it's hard. Every sentence you listen to, every word you repeat, every story you finish, it all adds up. You are improving, step by step. And the best part? You don't have to do it alone. Here at Real Life English, we create stories, lessons, and speaking practice just for learners like you. Simple, natural, real. So if this story helped you, you can come back tomorrow or next week. There will always be something new to listen to, and you'll always be welcome here. Keep practicing, keep learning, and never forget, your voice matters, and your English will get better with every story you hear. Until next time.